Imagine a world without hunger. This is the world we dream of. A world where bright futures are the norm, where children, families, and communities thrive. But every year, millions of children are still dying from preventable causes, such as pneumonia, diarrhea, malaria, and undernutrition. Hunger causes nearly half of deaths in children under 5 years old. In spite of all this, we know that hope is not lost. It starts with food, and it starts with all of us. We believe in feeding kids. As a Christian nonprofit, we're dedicated to seeing every child whole in body and spirit. Nutrition allows children to grow, thrive, and develop to their full potential. We believe in feeding spirits of children around the world and volunteers and donors.
Community service, a type of voluntary work that is intended to help people in a particular area, an optional way to help create a positive, lasting effect on the participants as well as the society. Community service can even end up helping out the volunteer as well. Most people think that volunteering is only one-sided when it comes to benefits, but there are many ways it can help the volunteer too. Benefits for a volunteer educationally might include gaining real-world career preparation, building your resume and improving your job prospects, and giving teens opportunities for college admissions and scholarships. Besides educational benefits, volunteering and community service can also benefit teens at a personal level. Volunteering can positively impact your mental health by boosting self-esteem, combating depression, improving anxiety, and building new relationships or connections. Through the service that teens can do, they would be working with a diverse group of people, which helps teens develop different kinds of social skills. Teens can learn empathy and patience firsthand while leaving a positive impact on the community. For example, when I decided I wanted to volunteer to feed my starving children, I went online to feedmystarvingchildren.org. I looked around their website learning more about where this food was getting sent to. Once I decided to sign up, I clicked the volunteer option at the top of the page. This led me to fill in my information to sign up for a spot for either packaging meals or working in the warehouse. Packaging meals consist of scooping of rice, soy, dried vegetables, and a nutritional blend of vitamins and minerals into a bag, which gets weighed to make sure every mini pack is filled with the right amount of servings. It is then sealed and packed into a box, which gets sent to a specific country based on your station. The warehouse volunteering consists of packing up the full boxes and bringing them into the specific sections for the country it is getting sent to. Warehouse volunteers also restock ingredients that are needed for packaging if a station is running low. For my experience, I chose to package meals, which happened to be for the Philippines. During the packaging process, there are different jobs you can do while at your station. There are the ingredient scoopers, which scoop the ingredients into the tunnel which leads to the bag. Or you can be the bagger, which opens the bags for the scoops of ingredients, and you weigh the amount of it. Lastly, there's the sealer and packager, who seals up the mini packs with this machine and packs them into the boxes. Once the time of the volunteering session is up, we all clean up and make sure the station is ready for the next session or day. You then all meet into the main lobby and go over how many boxes and how many kids we have fed for the year.
Please introduce yourself and your role here.
My name is Chandana. I'm a volunteer program supervisor.
Hi, I'm Tiffany, and I'm a volunteer program supervisor as well.
And how long have you guys been doing community service, or more specifically, Feed My Starving Children?
I have been doing the volunteering service since 3 years, that's 2019, but I have been working here as an employee since a year.
Okay.
And last June, yeah. It's a little more than a year. So it's been 3 years with Feed My Starving Children as of now.
Okay.
And I've only been here for a year and 6 months as
Okay.
a volunteer Feed My Starving Children program. First I started as part-time, then I went to full-time, so, and then I went to supervisor, so yeah.
What are your motivations for doing community service?
I started it as for my daughter's high school program. The truth is that.
Yeah.
Then when the service was so good and when we saw how genuine the Feed My Starving Children was and how many kids they're feeding every time that we packed, it was very motivation. And when they had a part-time job opening, I said, you know what, I love this organization, I want to work in here. So I started as a part-time, then since a year I'm a full-time.
Okay.
So it started as a high school,
Yeah.
then it started as a job, and then I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah. If there was one thing you could change about the community, what would it be?
One thing I would change about the community would be to try to draw them in, to know that there is a need out there, that we do need people. We can't do it alone, and without the help of many hands, it's not like working, it's not possible. But just know that everything can be possible if we come together. It's so true.
Why should other people be doing what you do?
It's a good cause. The first thing is good cause, and you're feeding a child. Whenever you are giving the time is not going wasted. It's basically you are coming in and feeding a lot of children, not just one kid. It's 1 hour, 15 minutes feeds a lot of kids. So when you are sleeping in the night, when you know that one other kid is eating just because of you, that is amazing. I think that's the most best part in the world. So yeah. Great.
What's your biggest takeaway from community service?
Coming here, doing your community service here, you get to see the environment of the atmosphere of everybody coming together with one thing on their mind is to save children from starving. And when you see everybody come here joyfully and happy to do that for free, that would be something that, yeah, I think it's a blessing to have people come in here to partake in that.
Yeah. If you had one piece of advice for anyone interested in volunteering but hasn't gotten the courage to start, what would it be?
My best advice would be, this is not working environment, this is a fun environment. So basically you are doing a community service, you're having fun, and you're making friends.
Yeah.
What more do you want, right? That's
And
what I would
saving
say.
lives.
And saving lives at the same time. So it's
getting all
a
of it.
win-win for all the reasons. It's just not one thing, it's everything. So fortunately I've known many people who are my friends now who are working here or who are volunteers here. So it's a good one.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you
so
guys.
much.
Thank
God
you so
bless.
much.
Thank you.
We'll see you.
Now here's a closer look into our community.
What I decided to do, instead of going into big community service, I decided to go small. I went around my neighborhood and picked up trash, finding multiple cans of Sprite, 2 garbage bags full of styrofoam, paper, and anything else you would classify as trash. All I needed was a bag, gloves, and my willingness to help my community. At first, I didn't think it would be enough or hold value to my community. I was wrong. I had a post posted to Facebook about me picking up trash. The comment section was filled with people thanking me for picking up the trash around the neighborhood, and all it took was 10 minutes of my time and 1 full bag of trash at the end. If you can't find the solution to help your community, be the solution. Going around your neighborhood, picking up trash, that's the solution. Find one in you. Inspired by the thoughtful comments and the praise, I decided to get in touch with the Economic and Development Director of Fox Lake, Mr. Donovan Day. I had asked via email for an interview. Everything was going well until we had to adapt for a phone interview. During the interview, I learned a lot more about my community and the future projects coming to Fox Lake, the history, and the volunteering needed from the community. Mr. Day told me about 3 T's that build the community: time, talent, and treasure. Fox Lake will be needing volunteers soon for the new project, such as the beach and the hotel being added. Even if you can't devote time to be there, you can help by marketing videos for Fox Lake or spend time meeting with the mayor and other important community leaders. Stay in the loop with your community and begin building yourself as a well-rounded person. One study from the National Educational Longitudinal Study found that students who volunteered were more successful in their core classes compared to their peers. Volunteering not only separates you from others through resumes, college applications, and personal experience, but also overall life skills. So either you work with a small community or a big community, you can all come together to make an impact. Don't forget, you can be the change in a small impact or a big way. You can apply online, or if you would rather be solo, you can always go around your neighborhood and find small things to do. There's always something to be done. I have a few links listed that you can donate, volunteer, and support for. By the way, volunteering small can get you paid for in the long run by future projects. Finally, remember the 3 T's: time, talent, and treasure. Build your community.